All right. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. I'm JDZ Gaming Empire, and I have figured out where we need to go to next. Of course, I had to look online to figure this out, and I did go back to the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages to see who I needed to talk to start the next zone area. And it's going to be the queen right here. The person I passed by and said, oh, I ain't going to talk to her because she's probably going to have some silly side quest that I don't want to do. Well, fooled me. All right, Queen Mariah.
Today is a fortuitous day indeed for Rivenspire, though I fear other kingdoms within the Covenant may not be so lucky. I know that my husband considers you to be his champion, but I wonder if you might be willing to assist his queen as well?
Of course, Your Majesty. How can I help?
I have heard troubling news from Sentinel. Rumors say that enemies from my father's past have returned. I wrote to him right away, of course, but as everyone knows, King Faharajad can be slow to respond. Still, I fear for his safety.
Who are these enemies from King Faharajad's past?
Necromancers. Their kind has not been seen in the Alakir Desert for years, but that only makes them more dangerous. If you can go to Sentinel and just ensure all is well, it would be a relief. I have made travel arrangements, if you are willing.
Of course, just tell me where to go.
Look for a ship called the Don Posset offshore at North Point. The first mate, Elvira Dere, should be waiting for you on the docks, ready to leave for Sentinel. When you get there, just make sure the city is safe. Only visit my father, if you wish.
Can I ask a question before I go?
Of course. I'm relieved already, just knowing that you will go. If there is any trouble there, I know my father could use help, whether he wants it or not. I'm sorry, I digress. You said you have a question.
Oh, these are many questions, not just one. Can you tell me more about the necromancers?
When I was very young, there was a necromancer, Satura. He raised an army of the dead and marched on Sentinel. Though my people will not fight the dead, somehow my father won the battle. If Satura has returned, though, it would be very bad.
The people of the Alakir Desert won't fight undead?
No, it is a matter of faith. Our people believe that desecrating the dead, even if they have been risen, is a terrible dishonor. This is why a necromancer in Sentinel would be a very bad thing, and why I am concerned for my father's safety.
Is King Emmerich not concerned about a threat in Sentinel?
My husband has many admirable qualities, and one of them is a hopeless optimism. He rarely takes action until a problem has at least been confirmed. As I said, I have only heard rumors of trouble in the Alakir. Hopefully it is nothing.
You're originally from the Alakir Desert?
Of course. My father is King Faharajad. My brother Azah, my sister Lakana, and I were raised in Sentinel. Then one day, my father told me he had to marry me to this mad, young king of Wayrest, Emmerich. I was furious, of course, but I came around.
I like her. I like the queen. All right, Queenie. We shall go talk to Elvira. Elvira takes me back, oh gosh, many, many years. There was a character named Elvira. Queen Mariah has asked a personal favor. She's heard disturbing rumors about some of her father's enemies returning. So she's asked me to go to Sentinel in the Alakir Desert and ensure that both the kingdom and her father are safe. I should speak to First Mate Elvira Dere at the North Point docks. She said she should be prepared to offer me passage to Sentinel. That is up here, and we are down here, so we can go to the fast travel right outside this estate and get there.
Woo! Yeah!
What?
Yeah!
Okay, I'm gonna use it. I clicked the E button several times. Oh, let's see. There should be a book here too. All right. It's all dark here. Today happens to be the day that the total eclipse. We were on the path of totality, and it almost looks dark here. Of course, it was really cloudy where we're located, so it didn't. We couldn't see the eclipse, but it did get dark, which was pretty cool. Did we do this once already? Vampire champion. I don't want no parts of you, Mr. Vampire.
Gotta be better than that.
Dark Stride Ring. What's that about? Stamina recovery. Something I don't need. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the book. House Ravenwatch Proclamation. All right, let's go see Elvira.
Only the finest wares here.
Hey, yeah.
Hey there. You the one Queen Morrea bought passage for to Sentinel? All right. I'm just glad you didn't bring along a chest full of luggage. We got to row out to the posset in this little dinghy here. Real glamorous, eh?
I'm sure it will suffice.
As long as you don't mind rowing. Captain Mark already let me do all the rowing on the way in. Such a gentleman. Yeah, I wouldn't expect any rowing from him. We're ready whenever you are. Just say the word and we'll push off.
How have you guys been doing since we last met?
Well, the captain's convinced we still haven't shaken that string of bad luck that started back in Stormhaven. That's a load of dung, though. We got a new crew and a new ship, the Dawn Posset. What more does he want? Beats the oblivion out of me.
I don't remember meeting her, but I guess we did. Let's talk to her again.
Hey there. You the one, Queen? As long as you don't mind then let's get the oblivion out of here. Come on, Captain. It's your turn to row.
What in the oblivion?
All right, you lubbers. Time to cast off.
Ooh, this looks cool. Harsh terrain, it said. All right. Whoa, what's going on down there? Talk to Elvira. Elvira.
Well, we're here all right, but I'm not sure I'm going to be getting off the boat. In fact, I say we just put right back out to sea.
Is something wrong here?
Oh, you bet your arse there is. Queen Morrea's messenger said she had heard rumors, and I guess they were true. Or something. Go talk to Captain Mark. He actually walked a little ways down the dock. Better he tells you about it himself.
Okay. I've been calling her Queen Morrea. It's Morrea. What's this bubble you're in?
Zombies. Hordes of the damn things.
It's protection. Hey, that name looks familiar.
Of all the ports in Tamriel, why this one? I sailed all the way across the Iliac Bay, and I need a glass of grog. I've shared a drink with some unsavory characters, but I draw the line at zombies. I think I'll stay off the docks for now.
Zombies on the docks?
You can't smell their soggy, rotting flesh? Just walk down the causeway there. You'll see them. Damned army of them. Question is, why aren't the Sentinel guards doing anything?
Maybe they're all dead.
Nah, I've seen a few of the bootless louts skulking around, behind crates and such. Someone needs to go grab one of the guards and ask what in oblivion's going on here. You up for it?
What in the oblivion is going on? They like to use that. Sure, I'll try to find out what's going on.
There you go. Give the guards a kick and tell them to get to work. I've got cargo to unload. If the guards can't help us, look for the dockmaster. Maybe he's got half a brain. Unless the zombies have eaten it, of course.
What in Oblivion are you doing here in Sentinel?
How do you think I make a living? I buy there, sell here. It's what I do. All legitimate, of course. Picked up a load of timber in Wayrest. You'll sell for a pile of coin here. It better.
Okay. Hey, I want to talk to you.
I have the ship's security well in hand. You'd do best to deal with the dead on these docks.
You look familiar. Your name looks familiar. I can't place you, but your name looks familiar. Find a Sentinel Docks guard. Oh, wait a minute. There's a... Hold up. Wait a minute. There is a lore book on this ship, and I am going to get it. Sneaky, sneakity. All right.
Waka's breath. Too many. I can't take it.
What's going on? I want to talk to you. Thank you.
You might want to get back on your boat, seafarer. The dead are crawling from the sea and they have overtaken the docks. There is nothing to be done. We just have to pray to Tuwaka that they wander away.
What'd he say? Waka? I thought he said Tutuwaka. Why aren't you fighting the zombies?
Zombies? Oh, such a crude term. These Ranetu are the remains of sailors who shipwrecked off the coast. We respect our dead here in the Alakir Desert. Even those who died at sea are honored ancestors. We do not fight them. We would be cursed.
Will I be cursed for fighting them?
No. You are an outsider. These are not your ancestors. And as such, there is no dishonor in striking them down. No curse. Oh, but the fact that the dead have risen at all, it is terrible. We have strict laws. This should not happen here.
How did it happen?
I do not know. And I fear we have only made the situation worse. We thought we could contain them. We built barricades and tried to herd them away, but it was to no avail. Now I fear we are in even greater danger.
What can I do to help?
My fellow guards will not strike the Ranatu either. Jesmin, Pirjin, and Emidal. I fear for their lives. Please find them and send them away. Then meet at the warehouse. The Dockmaster hides there, and he may know the cause of all this.
All right, I'll help the other guards and then meet you at the warehouse. Are you going to be okay? I don't know. He's going to be okay or not. Look at this place. This is beautiful. Ooh-wee. I can't wait to explore here. Need to go find, rescue that person who's right there. All right, they're all kind of around the docks area. I did my writs already today before I started recording, so we don't need to worry about that. Man, there's all kinds of lore books around here, though. Hopefully. Sometimes they have one on here and it gets rid of 3 of them. Sentinel, the Jewel of Alkir. Looks like maybe this is one and the same. Hey, that's different. That's the same. So maybe two books. This is the same as that. So maybe possibility of getting 2 lore books out of here? Alright, let's go rescue this person. What, the zombies just... What are they doing? Were they just like... Oh no, were they feasting on that person?
Always worth stocking up.
Out of my way.
Skill issue.
You can go.
Please, no. Go away. They're going to find me. I don't want to die.
Are you all right?
No, none of us are. The Ranitu are going to kill us all. It is not fair. I am too young to die. I just want to run away.
Well then, the way is clear. All right, one down, two to go. See, somebody's right over here.
More was mercy. What have I done? I was just trying to defend myself, and now I have committed the greatest dishonor and brought a curse down upon my family.
What happened?
This Ranitu caught me. He was trying to bite me, to eat me. I tried to fend him off, but he jerked, and his head ran against my blade. It wasn't my fault. What am I going to do now?
I suggest you start by leaving this area.
But what about stopping this Ranitu from getting into the city? What about the other guards? I cannot simply abandon them, can I?
I'll take care of those things. You go. All right. The other person is down off this way. Let's see. Best way to get over there. Okay, they're on other docks here. Right over this way.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh man, I went all the way around. Didn't have to. Just my luck. Go away. Go away.
Over so soon.
Great Ruptka, if this be not your will, send me a sign. Wait. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to help you.
Blood and honor. I have always had faith, but never have I... You are here to fight the Ranitu? Praise Ruptka. I was prepared to dishonor myself, but he sent you. I will go then. Gods be with you, my friend. Is the way clear?
The way is clear. Go on. Meet Watchman Mojad. Stop eating on that person.
Do it, Dave.
Skill issue.
what happened here? Get them out of the way and investigate. Mojad appears to have been struck down by unholy magic. Uh-oh. Find the Dockmaster. Okay.
Finally, someone who's not afraid to do the dirty work. Someone to clean up my docks. I watched you from the window until I heard those necromancers downstairs. But I thought Mojad was coming here too. Did you see him?
Mojad is dead.
Damn. The poor bastard. I told them. I told the guards that they were going to have to fight back. It is one thing to be superstitious. But when the Ranetu are attacking the city, it's time to put the superstitions aside.
You don't believe as they do.
No, we're not all so hung up on our beliefs. Can't ignore the tradition, though. Not unless we want fruit thrown at us, or worse. Regardless, right now, I'm just glad Tava's winds guided you here. Someone to get the Ranetu off the damn docks.
I will if I can. Do you know a way?
I do. I overheard the necromancers. Their leader is calling the dead from the sea with some kind of dark ritual. If you can disrupt the ritual, the dead should... well, they should drop dead. Or at least stop crawling out of the water.
Where are they conducting this ritual?
That I do not know. I heard them mention the warehouse at the west end of the docks. Maybe the ritual is there. Wherever it is, you have to stop it. Then tell Captain Saphira. Tava be with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Find the ritual location. Risen from the depths. Look at that real quick. Dockmaster Baher says the necromancers are conducting some kind of ritual to call the dead from the sea. If I can find the ritual and disrupt it, the dead will disperse. Let's see, we have 10 zone story quests in here. Potentially. You know how they like to mess with me. Alright, we're going over here. We're right here, okay? And I ride my horse over there. I was like, what's happening over there? Somebody summoned a storm astronaut. Seem to be too many of these dudes hanging around. Ranetu? Is that what they're called? Ranetu? No, you see nothing. Go back to feasting. Dang! Okay. That was quick. On calling the drowned dead. My father first used the spell to call the dead from the sea 20 years ago. Today we perform this again in his honor. There are shipwrecks along the beach just west of the docks. Conduct the ritual there and our glorious rise begins. Uwafa. Okay, disrupt the ritual. I have never fished in this game. Wonder how that works out. Oh man, there's a chest already open. Oh, you're a little more powerful than the other one.
You will die, and then rise again to serve me.
No, don't think so. Don't think so. Talk to Watch Captain Saphira. Alright, Watch Captain is this way. Let's get this runestone while we're here.
You could craft something nice with that.
How did I know you were gonna say that, Sharpest Knight? There's also a book pretty close by. Redguard's History and Heroes. Okay. So if I get this book, it should take care of all of these, right? That's the way I'm thinking. And look at all the stuff lighting up. And it's right here. Redguard's History and Heroes. Let's take a look at the map. Yep, got rid of all those. So it seems you can go to any of those areas and collect that lore book.
You could brew something nice with that.
Okay, let's head back. That marker off. Oh, what is this? I'm getting distracted.
The Ranetu have returned to the sea. The docks will soon smell of dead fish again instead of dead people. And you, ride off the boat, and you slay the necromancer? Surely Tuwaka sent you to deliver us from this difficult situation.
Tuwaka. Okay. I'm glad I was able to help.
I am too. It has been many years since the plague of necromancy visited our shores. Though I am relieved the docks are clear, the events of this day are extremely disturbing. I wonder if you know how completely we are in your debt. Alakir warriors fear no evil, but they will not fight the undead. It may be a superstition, but it has been tradition for centuries. I could not have convinced my guards to break it today.
Surely you were planning some kind of response.
I'm afraid not. There was just no easy solution. Perhaps to call everyone inside the castle and lock the doors? King Faharajad would not have liked that. Of course, the king will be extremely disturbed to hear what has befallen her regardless.
King doesn't know about the undead?
I did not want to send word to the king until I was certain necromancy was involved. Now, though, he should be informed right away. I must stay here and oversee the cleanup. You are the one who turned the tide here. Will you inform the king as well?
Yes, I can go speak to the king.
Thank you, Seafarer. It is better if I remain here to supervise as best I can, but I know the king would want to be informed of what has befallen us as soon as possible.
Can you explain your people's beliefs about the dead?
The dead are sacred. It is what the people of Alakir have always believed and always will. Just as we respect our elders, so do we respect our ancestors. It would be dishonorable to strike them, and might even cause one to be cursed.
Shouldn't these superstitions be put to rest?
Most people here deem them to be sacred law, not superstition. Even King Faharajad must respect our customs. If he were to ask his people to disrespect their ancestors, his rule would swiftly come to an end.
Haven't necromancers threatened Alakir before?
These dark arts are not practiced by our people. But yes, we have experienced the plague of necromancy in the past. Fighting these plagues has always required great sacrifice. Those who have fought the dead have been dishonored, cast out.
Okay. Right. Ooh, I can't wait to meet the king. Queen's father, Rise of the Dead. An army of undead swarmed from the sea and attacked the Sentinel docks. Watch Captain Saphira has asked me to inform King Vaharajad. I should look for the king in his palace. Ooh, we're gonna go to the palace. There is a sky shard here I would like to get. Where are we? We're over here. I want to go in here too and get this lore book. Let's see. Sentinel, the Jewel of Alakir. Actually, I can just go here and get this one. Alright, let's get on our mount.
Let's move.
I could use a break.
Now, where? Oh, are we going up? Do we need to go up there? Yeah, I think we do. Right, let's head up this way. Oops, oopsies.
Yeah. The Crestshade refugees are safe, and Captain Genevi survived the battle. You had something to do with it.
Oh, cool. Cool. Interesting area. It's gonna be interesting. Like the buildings. Totally different than Rivenspire. Right, that book is probably inside here. Inside the tavern. And let's try upstairs. That's typically where they're at. Oh, okay, you fooled me. You got me this time. Let's see what's up here. Ah, you didn't fool me. It is up here. Okay, that's done. Let's go get... Let's go get this sky shard. Hello, what y'all doing up here? Having a little moonlit date? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Must be some steps. Alright, let's go down. Wow, this place is beautiful. Man. Very nice here. Well, I have to tell you, my outfit probably fits in this environment.
Buying and selling.
Okay. Let's go to see the king. Oh, we don't need that on. Just going straight. Wow, I just want to look at this area. So pretty. I take this one around to get to him. Maybe I should have took the other way so I could... Yeah, I need to take the other way. Anyways. Say take the other way so I can see the rest of this beautiful city. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow, okay, that's where we're going. Oh, What's going on with the lights? Man, I don't know what to say. This is really, really pretty. We're on our way, King. Oh man, look how he's living. Okay. I guess it is a palace. Ooh-wee. Is there a home around here, I wonder? I wouldn't mind having a house over here. Right here. Left click to preview house. Take a look at this baby. House of the Silent Magnifico. Oh man. Look at this. 320,000 gold. Or 5,100 crowns. I don't even know how much gold I have. I know my renewal for ESO Plus is about to come up. Let's view it. Wow. Oh, this is so pretty. Very nice. I like it. Really like it. We're on the second level, but this is like, looks like it's kicking us out of the house.
Watch your pockets.
Man, that was nice. How much gold do I have? 373,000. I think I'd rather spend crowns on it, so
Respect, Your Majesty.
I'll probably wait to buy it. I think I'm gonna buy that. Let's go in here and talk to King Vaharajah.
It is not the place of the dishonored to correct a king, Ashaba. You are dismissed.
I meant no disrespect, Your Majesty, only that you know where to find us. I will take my leave.
Ooh. Hey, all-powerful king.
Welcome to Sentinel Wayfarer. If you've come about the docks, rest assured I already know. I regret that you visit during such times. But perhaps your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps the gods guided you here to help us fight the Withered Hand.
Who and what is the Withered Hand? Let me just say, it looks like his daughter has the same color eyes as him.
Necromancers, practitioners of the most vile magic, and the bane of the Alakir Desert. It has been many years since we faced such a threat. I hope the rumors about this group, the Withered Hand, were untrue. But today's events prove otherwise.
Where did the Withered Hand come from?
Several years ago, a diabolical necromancer named Satura led an army of undead against me. Satura was defeated, but the rumors suggest his sons have returned for revenge. They are calling themselves the Withered Hand.
So the necromancer at the docks was with them?
Undoubtedly. But I suspect the attack at the docks was merely a feint. I fear the Withered Hand is planning something far worse.
What can we do to stop them?
That is the challenge I now face. The people of the Alakir Desert, even those in Sentinel, are superstitious. They believe that striking the dead carries a terrible curse. For them, it is an act of dishonor. That is why I need you, Wayfarer.
I will help however I can, Your Majesty.
Then your visit is fortuitous indeed. My own son, Prince Azar, has been investigating the rumors about the Withered Hand. He is a bright young man, but he needs help. First, though,
I would ask you to inform General Thoda of what has befallen.
General Thoda? I met him in Alcaire.
Yes, that is likely. General Thoda is my chief military advisor. He is also a practical man who places security above superstition. He is resting at his home after returning from Alcaire, but I need his counsel on how to proceed.
I don't know what it is with the characters looking off this way. this I guess I never paid any attention to this notice if anybody else is doing this. I know in the last maybe a couple of episodes before this one, the person I was talking to kept looking off this way like he's doing right now. I'm like, what's over there? Do I need to be looking over there? I'll go speak with General Thoda right away.
General Thoda is a trusted advisor and a good friend. He has heard the rumors about the Withered Hand, and he can help us. Tell no one else, though. People remember Satura, and hearing his sons have returned could cause a panic.
How did you defeat Satura?
It's quite a tale, and I cannot do it justice now. But the battle against Satura was the most difficult of my life, both in military and political terms. It was the Ashaba who saved us. They had the thankless task of fighting the undead.
Who are the Ashaba?
The Ashaba? Where do I begin? They walk among us, but only in shadows. People believe they are cursed. They are dishonored warriors, bound by the sacred oath of their forefathers. They must fight the dead when called upon to do so.
Where are they now?
I have not called on them. I've even disregarded their warnings. You must understand. The common people despise them. To call on them again might cost me the crown. That is why I must rely on you, Wayfarer.
Did Alcaire ever face an undead threat before the Ashaba? I forgot how to say that already.
Yes. The greatest threat the Alcaire faced from the undead was in the First Era, when the Okudan rulers were still establishing a foothold here. That was when the Ansei wards were created.
What are the Ansei wards?
They are our greatest hope, for no matter how great a threat the Withered Hand may pose, they cannot even compare to the necromancers of the First Era. The wards contain the spirits of 3 Ansei heroes who sacrificed themselves to protect us.
How do the Ansei wards work? How do the Ansei wards work?
They uphold the covenant with the divines. As long as we consecrate the dead in the name of Tuatha, they cannot be raised by even the most powerful necromancy. Thus, the Withered Hand can only raise corpses that have not been consecrated.
Where did the superstitions come from?
It is not an ancient Yokudan custom, but a tradition that developed in the desert. Human remains decay slowly here, and our people came to believe their ancestors' corpses were sacred. To harm one would draw the ancestors' curse.
And the people still believe that today?
Of course. You see, the culture of the Alcaire evolved around this ideal. Many of us today realize that exceptions must be made. But in my position, to ask my soldiers to strike down the dead would cause an outcry, and possibly lead to rebellion.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh, man. Sorry, I had a yawn. I should have muted the mic. He's one of the few kings that's not wearing a crown. Okay. Talk to General Thoda. King Faharajad says the undead attack at the docks was the work of the Withered Hand, a group of dangerous and vengeful necromancers. He's asked me to consult with his trusted advisor, General Thoda, about how to proceed. He's probably back on the docks. Well, I have to say, I like how you Red Guards are living. Yes, I do, and that house was right there. Well, it doesn't look that big on the inside, but it sure looks big on the outside. Maybe I didn't See all of it? This is it, right? Yeah, that is it. I see some balconies. A balcony over here. Some steps. So that would have to. Let me go up here and see if I can see. See nothing that angle. There has to be a door up there since there's those steps. And there's a door right there too. Okay. That is on my possibility list to purchase. Oh, he's right over here above, they said. Okay. Is this his house? Yeah, it is. Ooh. Oh, I thought it said General Thoda was... I thought the cursor or the marker was above this lady's head, and I thought that was General Thoda at first. Okay, General Thoda.
You. I know you from Allcare. You roughed up so many of my bravos. Tamriel is a small place, after all. I just returned from Allcare myself, back in my chair, drinking my wine with my wife. Wait. Please tell me you're not here to disturb me.
King Faharajad sent me. It's about the withered hand.
No! You realize what this means. Not one moment of relaxation, not one. And damn it, I thought this talk about the withered hand was just rumor. Are you sure this is true?
Yes, they summoned undead to attack the docks.
The Sentinel docks? The nerve. But it sounds like something those motherless dogs would do. I tell you, Uwafa and Alasan might just be more dangerous than their father.
Who are Uwafa and Alasan?
Uwafa and Alasan are the sons of that old bastard Satura. They're calling themselves the Withered Hand as a fear tactic. I knew them when they were boys. They're the same age as Prince Azar. Speaking of whom, we should inform him as well.
Man, are we gonna have a problem with the prince? The king said Azar has been investigating the Withered Hand.
Exactly. He knows more about this business than I do. That's for sure. If you'll go round up the prince, I'll have to find some way to explain to my wife why I'm leaving again. Then we can all meet at the palace.
Where can I find the prince?
My guess is that he's with the girls at his seraglio by the north wall. I know what you're thinking, but it's not because the prince is some kind of ladies' man. The girls help him gather information. Perhaps he'll already know what's happened.
I'll go look for him right away.
My hope is that Prince Azar might have a lead on where Uwafa and Alasan have set up their headquarters, or better yet, what they're planning next. Regardless, these are things we should discuss at the palace.
Does the prince know Uwafa and Alasan as well?
We all do. Satura was one of the king's viziers, kept his little hobby a secret. Then one day the king came to meet his viziers and found them all dead. The real surprise was when Satura ordered their corpses to attack. That's how it started.
How did you know the sons, though?
I tried to train them in swordplay. Uwafa and Alasan along with Prince Azar. Those two had no interest, though. I would always catch them torturing insects and animals. The prince, he hated them, and they hated him right back.
Okay. All right. So the prince does not get along with those two. Actually, they don't sound like... What's going on here? Why are you sneaking there, Sharp as Night? Sounds like those two are pretty bad. I mean, they're torturing animals, insects. Not very nice. As an animal lover, I take offense. Okay, his place... Okay, the prince is right over here. Okay, good, and there's a book in there, too.
Here we go!
Yep, here we go.
What annoyance is this?
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Didn't mean to interrupt. I meant to go across the bridge.
Just a coin or two.
Where's that book? Is it inside your home or is it around the back somewhere? Must be inside your home. Uh-oh, who's this?
I should have tried to stop them. I'm sorry. So sorry. What have I done?
What happened?
It was a nightmare. These savage men burst into the Seraglio. They struck down the guards and even sweet little Rohiba. And then they took the prince. Please, would you go after them? You have to.
Of course. Did you see where they took him?
No, yet another way in which I failed. I should have followed them out into the street. I'm such a fool. Maybe someone else out there saw them. Maybe they can tell you which way those men took the prince.
It's worth a try. I'll go ask in the street now. As soon as I find the book. Somewhere in here. Epode of the Anasay Wards. I don't even see the book, but okay. That wasn't what I was looking for. Let's try upstairs. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna look around. There we go. The lusty Argonian maid. Ooh, la la la. Lister tale. Oh my, okay. Romance novel.
I have many fine boots.
Alright, let's go ask about the king. I meant the prince.
The prince. Someone help. They took him.
What?
I saw them running. They went west.
They went west? You sure? Because this is saying they went this way. Well, I guess it is west, northwest.
That way. They went that way.
Who said that? You?
Are you after the prince? They took him toward the cliffs. Hurry!
Okay, thank you. Flanker? What in the world? We ask you to?
They took the prince down the path.
I saw them. They went north toward the cliffs. A guard chased them.
Okay. Thank you. Are you the guard that chased him?
I tried, but they got me with their evil magic. They took the prince. Down there. I think it leads out of the city. Please, go stop them.
Don't you worry. Search for Prince Azal. Okay. We got some of these same creatures around in here.
Split up.
From this side!
Nope, don't think so.
That's it.
Daily endeavor completed. Defeat 40 enemies. Oh, okay. All right, that'll work. Free Prince Azah. Oh, he's right over here.
I don't recognize you, but under the circumstances, I'm certainly glad to make your acquaintance. You will be well rewarded for assisting me. I can promise that much.
Ooh, Prince. Are you looking for a wife? I'm just glad I found you, Your Highness.
Ah, so you do know who I am then. Did my father put you up to this? Is he keeping tabs on me?
What?
Well, I shouldn't be so accusatory. If he was tracking me, then I guess that turned out to be extremely fortunate.
Yes?
I don't wish to seem ungrateful, but you should know that kidnapping me was just a distraction. The Withered Hand, they've been planning this for years. If only we had heard the rumors sooner. At this point, I don't think we can stop them.
Stop them from doing what?
From tunneling into the impervious vault. This tunnel was just one of their attempts. It's a brilliant plan, really. The gates of the vault have been magically sealed for centuries, but underneath, the vault's apparently not so impervious.
Why do they want to break in the vault?
Undoubtedly, they're hoping to steal the Anse wards. With the wards, Wafa and Alasan could become unimaginably powerful. It could be bad. Really bad. Even if we can't stop them, we have to try. We should get back to the palace and tell my father.
Sure, let me untie you.
Let's head south. There's a ladder leading up into the city.
Head south. Okay.
Been on the lookout for that.
Go on and tell my father what they're planning. I'm going to call the guard.
Oh, sorry, I interrupt you. It's going to call the guard to the vault. Okay.
Word has reached me of what happened at the Seraglio. I should have seen this coming. Please, tell me you found Prince Azar, and he is safe.
This voice actor's voice sounds very familiar to me. Yes, he's safe and unharmed.
I told Toda you'd come through. I had a feeling about you, right from the start. Tell me though, where is Azar? And was this the extent of the Withered Hand's plot? Or do they presently plan some further insult to my family and my kingdom?
Azar went to the impervious vault. He says they're trying to tunnel in.
Blade's Edge. How could they? Would that actually work? If they get into the vault, they could steal the Anse wards. And then, we must hurry. We have to stop them at all costs.
What can I do to help?
I can take guards to the impervious vault, but we're going to need help from the Mages Guild.
Uh-oh.
As much as I hate to admit it, only they know how to unseal the vault. Will you go to the guild for me, Wayfarer?
Yes, I will ask the Mages Guild to help us.
When you reach the Mages Guild Tower, speak to Gabrielle. She understands the need for discretion. I will meet you at the impervious vault. Tawaka watch over you, Wayfarer. Let us hope we can keep the Anse wards from falling into enemy hands.
What exactly are the Anse wards?
Of course. If you were not raised here, you would not know. The Anse wards were created centuries ago, the first time necromancers threatened the people of the Alakir. They were created to protect us from the risen dead.
They don't seem to be doing a very good job.
Or perhaps the protections are not so evident. The Anse wards maintain our covenant with Tuwaka. If we consecrate our dead, those dead cannot be raised. Thus, the Withered Hand can raise only unconsecrated corpses.
So where do all these undead come from?
Our priests perform the consecration ritual at funerals. But if the corpse is lost, this is not possible. Additionally, Satora was also fond of murdering people and raising them right away. I assume the Withered Hand is doing the same.
So what happens if they steal the Anse wards?
It would be unthinkable. With the Anse wards, the Withered Hand could raise our most honored ancestors. Legendary warriors who were heroes in life, but would be most terrible enemies in death. That is why they must be stopped.
Okay. Why don't you sit down, King? Relax, we got this under
Baron
control.
Dorel and Countess Tamriel led the assault against Baron Montclair. We never would have taken the Shrouded Pass without their leadership.
Saying that. Is that you talking?
If you have come to speak with the king, the gods smile upon you, for he is holding court. Do not presume to waste his time, though. He has urgent matters to deal with, and has no time for trifles.
I've already talked with the king, Vizier Balura. I want to know who was saying that. There's a letter over here. An ode to the Redbird. Let us fly together, dear Redbird. Set aside the idle talk of stern elders as you set aside the ground below. Grains of sand trickle through the glass, but when together we fly, night is one everlasting journey. All right upon my shoulders, a light upon my shoulder, my neck, my cheek. Let your sweet beak leave 100, nay, 1,000 kisses upon me. Let us confuse them, so that no enemy may cast an evil eye. When it comes to be known, many kisses. That's it? I'm not good with poetry, you guys. Sometimes it just does not make sense to me.
The palace has been like a tomb since the news of trouble at the docks. I am sorry, Wayfarer, but I fear you may not receive much hospitality today.
Okay. I want to know who was telling me that information. I guess I'm not going to find out. Wow, this place is huge. Oh, I want to go upstairs. We're almost at the end of the episode anyway, so we'll just end it looking around here. Hey, there's Captain Colleen. Is she going to talk to us? She's going to be mad. She's probably going to be mad. Let's try.
It seems everywhere I land, you turn up. Or is it the other way around?
What are you doing here, Colleen?
The Spearhead has done well against the Dominion. The King has seen fit to grant me a larger command. The Spearhead now prowls with the Talonclaw, Lecky's Grace, and the Black Revenant.
All under your command?
There's no official title, but their captains follow me. We aren't part of the Navy, and I'm not an admiral, but I feel like one. Let me tell you, it's a good feeling.
Oh my gosh, she's not mad at us anymore. Have you thought about joining the Covenant Navy?
I'm not one for rules or uniforms. I serve our king, but I do it my way, as my own woman. You should see what Nicoline's been up to. She's my new first mate.
Have you spoken with Lumbar recently?
I hear she and Captain Mark are getting on rather famously. Good for her. I regret how things ended between us.
How so?
The relic we found on Betnik ate the souls of her people. No matter its fate, I should have considered how that revelation would affect her. If I had handled it better, she might still stand beside me.
Do you think she'll ever forgive you for wanting to keep it?
She's an orc. They're stubborn as mules, so no, I don't expect she'll ever speak to me again. Doesn't matter. We both still have our lives. I won't spend mine in regret.
Oh, wow. That's good. She's no longer mad at us. She says speak with Nicolene. Ooh, you're all... That's not Nicolene. I'm saying Nicolene's all fancy.
I see you're still alive. I guess that's something.
How are you holding up, Nicolene?
I buried my brothers. I'm Colleen's first mate. I'm making do, and I'm not really interested in talking. Maybe you should go talk to a wall.
Okay, that was rude. Even Captain Colleen wasn't mean. But that was good. I'm glad I came up here. I think that's it, yes? Big old house. Big old palace. And it's not very big on the inside. Alright, you guys. Well, I am super excited to be in this area and checking out what it has to offer. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of the Elder Scrolls Online, and if you are, I appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up to like it and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. It is free to do both, and I will see you guys on in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.